Those California charges that Alex mentioned stem from two separate instances of alleged sexual assault. Prosecutors say they both took place over 2 days in February in 2013. The first three charges you see there are all related to the first alleged attack. The final fourth charge is connected to the second alleged incident. So a lot to unpack there, and whatever happens here, he has still this to look towards in his future.
And so interesting how this is a pretty novel type of prosecution. It was tried a little bit before in the Cosby case, but now you have in the Weinstein case them having other women testify that they suffered similar actions by Weinstein without him being charged with those incidents. And it's a novel way for the prosecution to do it, and we'll see how well the jury receives that. Conceivably, deliberations on this one could last a while. One of the things they're going to be thinking about is the defense's closing argument. They, meaning the prosecution, are creating a universe in which they're stripping adult women of common sense, autonomy, and responsibility. That statement goes on to say, in their universe, women are not responsible for the parties they attend, the men they flirt with, the hotel room invitations, the plane tickets they accept, the jobs they hope to obtain. In this universe, they aren't even responsible for sitting at their computers and emailing someone across the country. The defense argument goes on. You can read more about it on foxnews.com. But it does give you a sense that so often they're trying to frame the victims as perhaps having regrets, not necessarily having been the victims of a crime here. And it's a very risky defense, as you've seen in trials that you've covered as well. Sometimes the jury buys it. Sometimes the jury really has a very harsh reaction to putting the victims on trial.
Yeah, the defense lawyer had argued that regret sex is not rape in that Vanity Fair article as well. But prosecutors have pushed back in their final statements, arguing that Harvey Weinstein was no victim. Quote, he felt like he had a surefire insurance policy that the witnesses were standing in line to get into his universe. He made sure he had contact with the people he was worried about to make sure they wouldn't walk out of the shadows and call him exactly what he was, an abusive rapist. And that's part of this as well, the allegation that he not only conducted these acts, but that he also threatened these women, told them to keep quiet.
And threaten them with their jobs or with enticements of not getting other jobs. How much the world has changed in 4 years, for sure. This being just the latest example. We'll watch the trial from New York as it continues.